It's been a while, Martian, since the Dynamo Collabo has gotten in the virtual stew and produced some music for you guys. But every time we produce music, it comes from a specific place. We don't just randomly get together and just decide music is going to happen. It comes from a place way deeper inside of us, or way deeper in our orbit or our galaxy. I personally have a lot of family and friends that really hung a lot of weight on 2022 being their year after the pandemic and after trying to get above water after the pandemic. 2022 just seemed to have to just be that year that everything was going to go well. And for so many people, it just isn't, for various reasons. Everyone has their different path, their different things that they're going to be responsible for doing to get to their purpose. But in this first quarter of a new year, I just feel so much pain on the people that I care about. I've had my share of pain, and I've listened to a lot of people's pain, and I was inspired to connect with 9/11 for this album, for all those Martians who are finding it hard to push through the pain of the last couple of years. We've got those galactic tunes to get you in a better mood. Take a listen.
Individuality and just appreciating like the way I think and the way I feel and having, letting that have some value and worth and depending on that. So you know what, if everybody else is, what is it, the 4 or 5, y'all got like 29 million highways out here.
Yes, sir.
Right, take a different route. Pushing P. Pushing P. Yeah. Pushing. Pushing. Pushing.
What if it's too hard? I'm gonna push through. What if it's too rough? I'm gonna push through. What if there are too many words? I'm gonna push through. What if it's too tough? I'm gonna push through. What if you're confused? I'm gonna push through.
So that was part one of the Planetary Pain album. It was called Pull Through because typically when you're kind of in that down place, you need something to help pull you through to get you to your next level. And at first we were going to go with a real mellow type of lo-fi, but in discussing it, we decided that lo-fi can be a really dangerous, slippery slope when you're already kind of in a down mood or not at your happiest. So we wanted something that was mellow but motivating. My favorite track is, I believe, episode 3 with the children. All 3 of them are really special to me for various different reasons. I feel motivated when I listen to it. I hope that you guys do as well. But it's something about the children. It's something about how, they're saying these affirmations and manifesting in their lives so early. It's the kind of thing that I wish more of us had the opportunity to do when we were children. And something about hearing children excited about life, excited to take on life and say, nothing's going to get me down, essentially. there's a passion about that tugs at my heartstrings. I hope it tugged at yours too. Next up is going to be Push Through, which are faster tracks to play along and play on the motivation that hopefully the first part of this album did for you. So let's continue the journey, shall we?
What is too hard? What is too rough? What there's too many words? What is too tough? What you're confused?
Pushing P. Pushing P. Yeah. Individuality and just appreciating like the way I think and the way I feel and having, letting that have some value and worth and depending on that.
You, but those last 3 tracks, they had me hype. Like literally the way I think of someone listening to this album is they buy the album, obviously. They listen to it, probably don't even really get out of their bedroom or even out of their bed. And then by the 4th track, when it starts to get upbeat, they're like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this day started. They start getting ready, hop in the shower, brush your teeth. And by the time they get to the 7th track, they just bopping all the way to the car to really get their day started. That's how I imagine my Martians checking this out and getting into it. I really hope that this is something that can motivate you guys. Even though the title seems a little bit morbid, it's because that's the reality of where people are right now. They're in a painful place. Sometimes every day, sometimes some days, sometimes part of their day. And some people aren't in pain. But this is really an album for those who are. And to give them some kind of solace knowing that they're not alone and that me and 9/11 care enough to create a whole album to try to get them motivated and get them to a better place and closer to their purpose. Later, Martians.